I'm Jillian Hatch, and this is my lung model project. Starting off with the anatomy of the respiratory system, you can see the upper half of the body above the bottle. Air enters through the nose and the mouth, and then travels into the pharynx. It then begins its journey downward and travels through the larynx, which contains the vocal cords, which are actually right here. Now the air travels down the trachea until splitting into the bronchi. Sure, right here. Bronchi. My bad. These lead into the lungs, but it's important to know that these tunnels right here, if I move the bottle, are lined with a hair-like materials called cilia, which you can kind of see right here. Now that we've covered the drawn portion, we can move on to the model. So this orange balloon represents the lung, and this pink balloon underneath it represents the diaphragm, which is important to note because the diaphragm are underneath both of the lungs. So if you take a closer look at the lungs, I don't know if you can see it very well, but from where it connects from the bronchi, it splits into the many different passages of the bronchioles. And these are important because at the end, they have the alveoli at the end, right here. So these are all inside of the lungs. So now that I've covered the structure of it, I can show you how it works. So when the diaphragm contracts right here, the lung inflates. You see that? So this shows that when the lung inflates, or for example, an inhalation, the diaphragm contracts and the lung fills with air. And the same thing happens when the diaphragm relaxes. When the diaphragm relaxes, or when I let it go a little bit, the lung deflates, which is perfect to represent when you exhale.